I'm going to say it.
It?
Yeah.
You can't say it.
Come on.
You already had your free pass last episode.
It's a new year, though.
Yeah, but it doesn't go by years. It goes by accumulated being a good boy.
Oh.
And you haven't been a very good boy in the first 3 days of this year.
I did not know that was the rule. That is.
Yeah, it's not a calendar thing.
That it's accumulated being a good boy.
Yeah, you have to earn your freebies over the course of time by being a good boy.
I don't get my rollover minutes?
No, it's not a calendar thing.
Oh, that's
It's not Jan 1, December 31. It's not that. It's accumulated time, and like depends how long it takes you to get to that point.
So if I start my new job on December 30th, I don't get 4 weeks of vacation the next week.
No, you don't.
Damn it.
You have to.
Because I'm going to be honest, that was kind of my plan.
That was your plan?
My plan was start a job December 30th, take my annual 4 weeks of vacation.
4 weeks paid vacation.
My 4 weeks paid vacation on January 1st and then quit on January 29th. I thought that was the move. And then just like rinse and repeat that seems like enough work for each year.
If only that worked. It depends how high paying that job is, because like 4 weeks paid vacation.
Well,
and if you stayed at home and didn't spend any money for those 4 weeks, got paid, you could live somewhat comfortably for a couple months.
Exactly. Well, let me tell you the job. Maybe that'll sway you one way or the other. Vice President of the United States.
Ooh, but Mike Pence isn't going to give that up.
Golden boy Mike Pence.
Future President Mike Pence.
Remember when his own party was going to hang him?
Remember when we jokingly were calling him President Pence?
When he came very close to being hanged publicly.
I love that he's
like
just...
if he had made a different turn down a different hallway that day.
Dead.
Like,
fucking dead.
Here's the thing. As fun... And hey, we're damn near at the 1 year anniversary. As fun as the Capitol storming was, and don't get me wrong, I'm not mad at it. It was fun.
Yeah.
It could have been so much crazier with if a couple little chances had happened.
I thought you were gonna say it could have been so much more fun.
It could have. Yeah. I mean, like, it was wild.
You
could
have had a dead Nancy Pelosi. You could have had a dead Mike Pence.
Like,
you could have had a dead AOC.
It was fucking close.
Yeah.
Not that I want it. Not that I am advocating. Look, we've established if there's one thing I like, it's things that are interesting.
Why are you screaming?
You're screaming.
Oh, no. I have a delicate voice and I'm talking quietly. You're yelling at the top of your lungs.
I'm doing because
you're passionate about the life of Mike Pence.
I am, first of all, and I'm doing Limbaugh style broadcasting now. Now that he won the Presidential Medal of Freedom and then fucking died.
That's all he needed to move on, though.
That's what he was waiting for. He would have died...
If like, fucking Clinton had given it to him, he would have died in the 90s.
Yeah, he would have opiate overdosed like a gentleman in, like, 1998.
Yeah.
But no. It's crazy that he, like, was still a thing up until, like, pretty recently. Because, you remember, like, early Simpsons making jokes about it.
Yeah.
I thought that was the height of his popularity, but I guess he stayed about the same level of popular with a certain demographic. Cool guys.
I like that he grew a fat guy neckbeard.
The neckbeard was sick. Yeah, he's like, well, my jawline is a disaster. What can we do about it?
I also just don't want anyone to look at my face anymore.
Yeah. I don't.
I'm going to look at it right now.
I don't begrudge him that.
I'm going to look at it right now.
But I think it's rad that... I mean, everything about his severe opioid addiction was funny. Like, one, he was on, like, 14 Oxycontin, and he was able to, like, scream into a mic without taking a breath for 6 straight hours a day. Imagine if he hadn't been on heroin.
Yeah.
Like, could he have just gone the full 24?
Yep.
What if he had done coke?
Yep.
Would he have been Superman?
Maybe the opioids didn't allow his body to feel the pain of not breathing.
Oh, could be.
That's why he was going for so long.
So much like getting busted for...
I get busted.
It makes me feel good. Testing positive for pot in a UFC fight, which... doesn't seem like it would actually be performance enhancing, and it's actually more impressive that you want to fight on weed.
He makes you sleepy. Oh, I'm so sleepy.
It actually does have performance enhancing qualities.
That was my my Nick Diaz impersonation.
Oh, he's a sleepy
I'm
Diaz?
so sleepy.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the red corner, Nick Sleepy Diaz.
Well, he is the right ethnicity.
Nick or Nate? Who's your guy?
I don't know. They're both kind of lunatics.
They are.
Nate beat Connor though, which I appreciate.
Which is cool. And is it Nate that looks a little more like he's like one step below evolutionarily?
No, that's Nick.
That's Nick. Okay.
Yeah. Nick's got caveman brow.
Okay, I knew one. I can remember which.
Yeah, and Nick's got caveman brow, and Nate is like his head is too small for his body.
But Nate is at least a Homo sapiens sapiens.
Yes.
Whereas Nick, jury's out.
Yeah.
Homo habilis, Homo erectus.
Yeah, he's definitely not erectus.
Australopithecus africanus.
Yeah, I think it's more Australopithecus.
Shout out to Lewis and Mary Leakey. He's a couple of my favorite anthropologists.
I'm more of a Alan Grant man myself.
Look at you.
Except for he was a paleontologist.
You do what you can. If only we could have gotten those two people together, maybe we could have gotten the correct Jurassic Park.
Feathers.
Human dino hybrids.
Proper running.
Proper running.
Yeah. You know that in the new one, there's they're gonna finally commit to raptors with lasers.
Oh, they're doing it.
I don't know. I think so. I think they are.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no reason not to get as absolutely stupid as possible.
Like bonkers as they possibly
with
can.
the Jurassic World. Because, like, it's horrible.
Yeah, it's also a money-making machine.
Yeah.
And
so go nuts.
Yeah. I think they're going to do it, like, I think this one has, Dino Fight Nights.
I love Dino Fight Nights.
Probably in Russia
DFNs.
and or China.
Or in Fight Island off of Abu Dhabi.
Or Fight Island. Or Little St. James.
Or Little St. James.
Yeah. How do we get to fucking dinosaurs? What do we?
We got to dinosaurs via Nick Diaz's brow.
Yeah, but via using marijuana, being opioids, being Rush Limbaugh, being Mike Pence, being your new job, Vice President of the United States, to your 4 weeks paid vacation.
Where my secret undercover boss was Kevin Bacon, 6 Degrees, we did it.
Bam!
You're welcome.
Podcast over. This is the news.
This is the news.
Except for it's not, but it's the news. I almost said I'm not on Twitter. I'm at Saren Softpaws.
You almost Manzukis it? Not on Twitter, guys.
Not on Twitter, guys. Not on Twitter.
Except we are both on Twitter, guys.
We are. We're both
at
pirate cats. Yarr.
At Saren Softpaws and at Not Scott Henson. Send us a lot of money. It's a new year. You all got your Christmas bonuses. Don't act like you didn't.
Yep, we saw it.
Send us the proper tithe, 78%, 1% more than what women get paid compared to men.
Rightfully so.
Send us 78% of your Christmas bonus to paypal.me/NotScottHenson and say something nice in it too. Because not only do we need money, we also need constant praise.
Yeah. We need the reassurance that you're enjoying the podcast.
Yeah.
Constantly.
We need virtual pets and scritches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And look out for those barbs.
I mean, you don't have to pet the dick, but it is appreciated.
And if you're going to, you can only go in one direction. It's not an up and down motion.
Yeah.
It's a base to tip.
Dude.
No, it's
not.
Tip to base.
It is
tip to base.
Yeah, that was a dirty trick Drew just tried to pull on you guys.
Tried to cut your hands open.
Yeah, I don't recommend going against the grain. No,
don't go against the grain.
Yeah.
It'll cause more harm than you ever thought you could handle in your life.
So that is a treacherous blowjob.
It's treacherous jerking yourself off. You can really only go one way.
No, you.
I like it. I'm
just
miming jerking
down,
a cat dick.
Down. Yeah. Miming jerking a cat dick. A family podcast, ladies and gentlemen. Show your grandma. No, I think what you do, you don't want to be doing that. I think you want fingertip grip on the shaft. So like grip it with your fingertips, not with like your whole hand.
So gotcha.
Grip it with your fingertips and just move that back and forth. Don't move the hand up and down. Just like get movement that way.
Yeah.
I've been practicing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good to know. Good to know.
I can show you.
Nope, I'm good, thanks.
You're gonna like what you see.
I don't think I will.
Yeah,
You're
right.
I don't want to see your windsock.
You're right. What? Look, we can't all be the chosen people.
The chosen people.
You can have one tattoo.
We're gonna get canceled.
No, it's fine.
No, trust me. They know.
Oh, they know?
They are aware of what we're doing. Their eyes are everywhere.
They're little birdies. They're the fat guy from Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
That gossipy bitch.
Yep.
Who's hyped for the
bitch?
Who's hyped for the Game of Thrones prequel? Everybody?
Is it even still happening?
I think there were 3. 2 have been axed.
Yeah,
I think they're going ahead with one.
They are.
And which by my count is probably still one too many, because I think the people making it forgot how bad the original show ended.
Weren't the people that did it?
They're the same people who did Corky Romano, starring Chris Kattan.
I don't think that's true. What was the thing that they were working on after Game of Thrones?
They're actually working on remastering Game of Thrones, where they go back and Photoshop out all the Starbucks cups.
What a joke! Funny guy, Scott Henson. Funny guy. Because they were already in the process of. Was it like? Did they all get hired to do like
It's Arbor Day, Charlie Brown,
Star Wars or something? And then, like, that's why they rushed through the end of it.
There was something, yeah. It's not. I always want to say Benoit. It's not Benioff.
Benoit, you fucker.
Dov Davidoff. No, that's a comedian from 20 years ago. I don't remember their names.
Bagavan
Antle.
Yeah,
is that his name?
That's his name. Bagger Vance Antle. Not to be confused with N-word Vance Antle.
The legend of N-word Vance. That's always fun. That one's a just
for you and me.
That's
you and I sex.
That one's evergreen though. Like there's no time where there's no point in the day where I couldn't think of the legend of N-word Vance and not feel better. That's just a pick me up. I like that's my smoking. Like if I didn't have that, I'd probably have to take up smoking.
Fair. All right, I'm looking up right now. So
you still can't find the guys
what's the chair? Well, it's probably not that. Well, it's David Benioff.
David Benioff and another guy.
And
Weiss.
I don't know what he did because.
Nothing.
There isn't anything like even in pre-production as a producer or a writer.
Maybe he was just faking for attention.
Already.
Is that on the table?
Possibly. All right, I'm done. Oh, he was. Look at this guy. Look.
Oh.
At this guy.
Is this a scoop for the news?
You know what he wrote while he was writing the last season of Game of Thrones?
Dumb and Dumber 3?
Gemini Man.
Ooh.
What a career.
Good Ang Lee movie or the best Ang Lee movie?
The best? It's the best.
I can forgive myself a lot of things. I think I am normally pretty fair with myself, and I realize I make mistakes. But
wow, it's big of you.
It is pretty big of me. Well, I am pretty big.
That's not. You are pretty big.
Look at you. Look at the size of you.
Look at those haunches.
Those are some of the most powerful haunches I've ever seen. But I don't think I'll ever be able to forgive myself that I did a full-length commentary of Ang Lee's 2003 Hulk and did not make the joke, don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. Like, how could I have not done that?
Off day for you.
What am I even doing with my life?
It was just a bad day for you, Scott. It was
a bad day. I think
everyone has them.
To be fair, I think it was the first commentary we did where I was at home. It was like early-ish COVID, and so I was off my game and didn't have the energy of the room to bounce off of.
You hadn't seen Humanity in a couple months.
I had not, but still borderline unforgivable.
Hear me out. Okay, first of all, this is just
hear me out.
This isn't me. I just trying to figure it out. This isn't me. I'm not saying it.
Are you just spitballing here?
I'm just spitballing.
Look,
maybe something
right
like
now,
this.
Right now, look, we're blue skying right now.
Yeah.
No wrong answers.
Okay.
No bad ideas. No wrong answers.
Maybe something like this.
Hit me.
Oh, you want me to park your car?
Oh no!
I hope that didn't blow out the fucking...
Absolutely, like, peaked out.
No,
everything.
not really, because yours is, that's normal.
Yeah, but I'm yelling.
Yeah, that's true, you are yelling.
I've been limbawing the whole show.
Oh, you want me to park your car?
You know, Drew, I don't think it was that.
Oh.
You know what? What I said earlier, I was wrong. There are bad ideas.
Oh, okay.
That was a bad idea.
His brother's a retard.
Okay.
He reads to him and paints some pretty pictures.
We need context here. Drew's favorite movie, as everyone knows, the Will Ferrell opus, 2000. I'm gonna say seven.
Seven.
Semi-Pro.
Yeah.
His finest work. During the opening credits.
It's like the first scene of the movie.
Oh yeah, with like the
introductions,
the less invasive credits still rolling on the screen, including the as I noted, casting by Allison Jones, which if you pay attention, you will see on the credits for every single comedy ever made. Allison Jones is a billionaire and the most powerful person in Hollywood.
You're making that joke, but
I'm honestly not really making that joke. Like, she casts everything. She has to be, like, insanely
I bet you she
rich.
gets as much dick as she wants.
Oh my god, imagine.
132 credits. Oh man, yeah.
It's everything.
Yeah, Curb, Barb and Star go to Vista Del Mar.
Sorry, what was that first part?
Barb.
One more time?
Barb.
Nice.
But yeah, like
not up and down, just down.
The Good Place, Palm Springs, Avenue 5, Like a Boss, Bombshell.
Did Avenue 5 get canceled?
No, all their sets burned down. There was a fire in the studio.
That's a way of getting canceled.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Okay, broader question: will there be another season of Avenue 5? Answer: no.
Probably not.
Seeing as their sets burned down.
What We Do in the Shadows, TV show, all of Arrested Development.
Yep.
Booksmart, mid-90s, cool, sick, awesome.
You love mid-90s.
Life of the Party, A Feudal and Stupid Gesture that we didn't get to watch, 8th Grade, Daddy's Home 2, Lady Bird, The House, Sing, Kumble and the Two Strings, Ghostbusters.
Who are you going to call?
The good one. Women.
2016? I'm
going to call Women. All of Veep, Popstar Never Stopping, Boss, Daddy's Home, Get Hard, Spy, Tammy. I'm thinking it's a lot of Melissa McCarthy vehicles.
A few.
Hello Ladies, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, The Heat, The Office, The Way Back, This Is 40, The Campaign, Paranorman, The Dictator, Casa de mi Padre, Eastbound and Down, Alvin and the Chipmunks, Shipwrecked.
Not to be confused with The Squeakle. I bet you The Squeakle too.
Fright Night, Bridesmaids, Paul, Yogi Bear, the other guys. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, Funny People, Bruno, Parks and Rec, I Love You Man, Step Brothers, Semi-Pro, Superbad, Hot Rod, Knocked Up on a Company Minors, Borat, Talladega Nights, The 40-Year-Old Virgin, Sky High, nice. And then like a bunch of TV in the 2000s and 90s.
Yeah.
Freaks and Geeks, Spin City, Deep Impact.
Nice. Black President, pretty cool.
Black President's Fault.
Interesting that was your read on Deep Impact.
It's from fucking Chappelle Show.
Interesting that you think the asteroid that's going to connect with and destroy Earth is the Black President's fault.
That's from Chappelle Show, bro.
I've never seen it. What's it about?
Don't worry about it. You wouldn't like it.
Is it about yelling at trans people?
That's not the show. That's a different thing.
That is a different Chappelle show.
That is a different Chappelle show.
Okay, CelebrityNetWorth.com can go fuck itself. Allison Jones is an American casting director who has a net worth of $1 million.
That's horseshit.
Get the fuck out of here.
That's horseshit. No one has made more money in Hollywood than Allison Jones. It is a stated fact.
Maybe it's a typo. Maybe it should be $1 billion. Maybe the M should have been a B.
M and a B. Yeah. It goes Allison Jones.
Yeah.
Orlando Bloom.
Yeah. Harvey Weinstein,
and then a bunch of other people. The Rock, and a bunch of other people.
Then Don Cheadle.
Don Cheadle. What's he up to?
And then Randy Quaid. And then Dennis Quaid.
No.
And then Jack Quaid.
The Son?
Yeah. He's in The Boys, man.
The Boys.
Come on.
I know.
And some other show.
No.
I seen him.
You're lying.
I seen him somewhere. No. I swear to God.
I don't believe that for a second.
Jack Quaid's the breakout star of 2022.
Jungle Jack Quaid?
Jungle Jack Quaid. Look, if your dad is a hot actor
from the 80s
and I guess
90s.
Into the 90s, don't become a pro wrestler because your dad will fucking die.
Star Trek Lower Decks?
No. Again,
I don't know.
Another one.
Auntie Donna's Boys of House of Fun?
No, but that's apparently a legitimately funny sketch show on Netflix, which I've been meaning to watch. Someone told me to watch it. I was already going to watch it, and then someone told me to watch it. I still haven't watched it, but I do mean to. You're terrible at this.
I don't know, like Solos?
Yeah.
I don't know. What the fuck is Solos?
I don't fucking know.
Well, it's a show, and he's in 7 episodes.
Ooh.
Or he's in 1 episode of 7 episodes. I think you're Harvey Street Kids.
Do you think I'm a liar? Are you calling me right here, right now? Are you calling me a liar?
Yeah, I'm calling you a liar. And also, I don't think you're really a tiger.
Get the fuck out of here, Drew.
He's in 10 episodes of Vinyl.
I'm scrolling through and gonna be honest, don't see what I was looking for.
So you were a liar.
Wait a minute, hold on. Let's have a look at upcoming projects, of which there are 3.
Upcoming?
Yes, it's upcoming. New Scream. Scream.
It's a movie, not a show.
Movies or shows?
No. I watch movies.
No.
I don't watch shows.
Movies are shows. TV shows are series.
No.
I only watch shows.
What are you, fucking
I guess
British?
you're a big TV guy.
What are you, fucking British?
Maybe.
How about the fact that Neve Campbell does nothing except for Scream movies?
And
what has she done since... Oh, Skyscraper.
Yeah.
Hey, she got to be on screen and not fuck or kiss The Rock because he only does that now.
Does he do that now?
Yeah, him and fucking Gal Gadot in that
and they had
shit Netflix
and they had like negative chemistry, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, The Rock's... Okay, number one.
The Rock's gay, 2, Gal Gadot's a bad actor.
He's handsome, he's muscular, he's a wrestler,
keep talking.
He's gay.
I
hate to be the one to tell you
You can't be the first 3 without being
everyone in wrestling is gay.
If they're handsome and muscular.
No, just everyone.
What if they're kind of schlubby?
They're still gay.
Oh.
Damn. Yeah, like, what name... One other... Oh, okay. She's in a show that you watched, but I'm not going to tell you which one it is. You have to figure it out on your own.
Desperate Housewives?
No. Is she in Desperate Housewives?
I don't know. Who are we talking about? Neve Campbell?
Yeah.
She was in a show I watched?
Yeah. A show you watched
and
love.
When you say a show I watched, you mean a series I watched.
A series you watch, you fuck. You curly-haired fuck. But other than that, couldn't tell you anything. They made a TV show of the Lincoln Lawyer? Why?
Obviously. I'm the Lincoln Lawyer.
Lincoln Log. I guess she's in a bunch of episodes of House of Cards.
Is that the show, or is that another thing you found?
That's the show you like.
I only like season 6.
Because that's all you've seen?
I've seen every episode of it.
Okay.
But I only like after the main character anticlimactically dies, and it's about it's 8 episodes of Robin Wright doing nothing, and then the show ends forever.
Well, Scott, what's the lesson?
Don't diddle Anthony Rapp.
No.
Oh.
If you're gay, just say it and no one can be mad at you.
But he said it, and they were still mad at him.
No, they're not mad anymore.
Oh.
He's back, baby.
Well, I guess they're not mad now.
He's fucking back.
Here's the thing.
Is Phil Brony back? He's fucking back.
I will 1,000% sacrifice a shitty last season of House of Cards for the House of Cards adjacent video that Kevin Spacey made, which is still still the best thing I've ever seen on the internet.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, and look, all of the entire content of it, start to finish, is amazing. But even the title of it is fucking clever. Let Me Be Frank.
Yeah.
Guys, I don't know if you're big House of Cards heads out there.
House of Cardsers?
House of Cardigans. House of Cardi B's?
No.
No.
No thanks.
Mentally retarded.
Not for me.
But his character's name on House of Cards is Frank.
Frank Underwood.
It's Frank Underwood. By the way, initials FU. Don't know if you knew that.
I did not. I've never seen an episode of it.
Pretty cute. But he made a crazy video
in his kitchen.
One of the most unhinged things I've ever seen. Not only asking to get his job back on House of Cards, but also kind of saying he didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah. Listen, guys, I'm gay. I can't do anything wrong.
Hey, Kevin Spacey.
I'm telling you I'm gay.
Kevin Spacey molested me. Well, guys, come on. I'm gay. Well, yeah, Kevin, we figured you were gay. One, because we've seen you before, and because we've spent more than 8 seconds with you, but also because a man is accusing you of molesting him. So we kind of put 2 and 2 together.
Oh, straight men can molest gay men.
I'm thinking about that.
Give me a second.
Yes, I suppose they can.
Yeah, of course.
Gay men can't molest gay men.
No.
Women can't molest men.
Correct.
Okay.
All men are
created equal.
Yeah. And better than women. All men are created equal.
Fourscore 7 years
and
ago.
are better than every woman.
Our forefathers came and were better than women.
Also, some dogs
Why
are
am I
better
doing
than women.
Lincoln as JFK? I guess because no one knows what Lincoln sounds. Apparently Lincoln had kind of like a wiener voice.
Oh, you guys, 7 years ago.
I don't know if that's what Lincoln sounded like.
Women are stupid, and I like dogs better. Was he a little whiny Jew? I want alternate reality Woody Allen as Abraham Lincoln.
Nice.
I want alternate reality where Woody Allen is Daniel Day-Lewis. So Woody Allen is considered the greatest actor of our generation, and
instead of just the greatest director,
of course, a greatest director and also best husband.
A top husband.
The winner for best husband, Woody Allen. I want Woody Allen in every Daniel Day-Lewis role.
I like that.
That's what I want.
I drink your milkshake. I drink it up.
But does that mean that Daniel Day-Lewis has to be in every Woody Allen movie?
Yes. That's also sick.
That's also pretty
That's
rad.
Win-win.
That's
what are you
rad.
talking about?
That's pretty rad.
Have you seen or heard Woody Allen's stand-up from the 60s?
No.
It's really good.
Is it?
It's really, really fun. And holds up 55 years later for the most part.
Wow.
Some of it's a little dated because obviously it's the 60s.
Yeah.
But funny shit. Yeah. It's really good. Yeah. Go check out Woody Allen's stand-up and everything else he's done.
Can I ask you a question? A serious question.
Do I love Woody Allen?
What did he do wrong?
You got me, pal.
Is he blood related?
No.
Then it's fine. It's two consenting adults that aren't related.
Why are you mad?
I'm mad at the people. I'm saying
that to the people. What are you mad about?
Yeah, who's he hurting?
Grow up.
Who's he hurting?
Grow the fuck up.
Also, his wife's been lying to him for 40 years about who his goddamn son is.
You know, when this... Yeah, true.
She's the bitch.
Yeah. That's Frank Sinatra's kid.
Yeah.
No question. You're all going to have a lot of apology letters to write, and there will be written apologies.
Written apology.
To both Woody Allen and to us when this comes out as what was clearly an Amber Heard Johnny Depp situation.
Yeah.
Woody Allen's a good guy, Mia Farrow bad guy.
Ronan Farrow
tattletale.
Ronan Sinatra.
Ronan Farrow, 1, Frank Sinatra's Kid, 2, Tattletale.
It's so insane that that's still, like... Even, like, as Ronan Farrow, wouldn't you want to know if Frank Sinatra was your dad?
I would want
like,
to
especially
know...
considering your dad, if okay, in theory, if Woody Allen's your dad and he's this evil
and he's
monster,
so bad, wouldn't it be better for you?
Yeah, wouldn't you want to find out if your actual dad
if the chairman of the board was
not
your
a
dad?
monster?
If fucking old Blue Eyes was your dad?
You want to find out if your dad was maybe one of the worst actors in the history of acting.
One of the worst Academy Award-winning actors in the history of acting.
But if you're the most famous person in the world...
then you get an Oscar.
And you act like... Are you fucking kidding me?
Are
you fucking kidding me?
Showing me a Frank Sinatra, Ronan Farrow side-by-side, and they're the same person.
They are the same fucking
Ronan
person.
got precisely 0% of Mia Farrow's genes and is 100. It's like Frank Sinatra fucked Frank Sinatra.
Yeah, and made a love child.
Yeah,
but even like, look, that's not even close.
Oh, come on. Woody Allen's not your dad.
But wouldn't you want to find out? Like.
Yeah,
but like everybody's so like no, I don't want to out my mom as being a cheating whore. Like, okay, fine,
then you don't get to know that your dad is Frank Sinatra.
Yeah, like isn't it so much cooler for your dad to be Frank fucking Sinatra?
From his perspective, absolutely. From mine,
no,
pretty cool either way. Yeah. Honestly,
I mean, I would rather be Woody, but
yeah.
Yeah.
I'd rather be Buzz Lightyear than Woody.
Yeah, sexy Buzz Lightyear that everybody thirsts all over now.
Yeah.
He's hung.
Yeah. Oh, have you seen that the internet has now done the friendship ended with Nick Wilde? Mr. Wolf is my new best friend. Because there's like a new animated movie, maybe just called Bad Guys or the Bad Guys. Yeah. And everyone wants to fuck that wolf. Who
is that? You as well?
Oh boy, I'm not you call me a wolf fucker, friend?
I am.
Have you in one podcast accused me of not being a tiger and being a wolf fucker
at the same time? No.
Separately, yes.
Oh, I don't.
Thin ice.
Are you sure?
They are lusting.
Find me some porn.
Shouldn't be hard.
Oh yeah, I forgot there's another series of movies called The Bad Guys. Or just Bad Guys, I think.
With
Dong Suk Ma.
Will Ferrell and
Dong Suk Ma.
Mark Wahlberg.
That's the other guys.
Oh, sorry, with Russell Crowe and Ryan Gosling.
That's... Uh-oh, I'm spacing.
Got you. Spanking. You know the rules.
I don't know. Is he more? I don't know if he's more hunky than Nick.
I'm not.
He looks weird.
I'm not making a value judgment. I'm just saying the internet wants to fuck him.
He looks weird. I don't like him.
I think Nick is probably more personable.
Maybe you don't. But you haven't seen anything about this movie, so who fucking knows?
I have no idea.
The Bad Guys movie got a DVD release. Scott, stop the presses.
Are we talking about the Korean one now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if I can find it. Anyways, where were we? I think we're off track here.
Great question,
guys. Thanks for listening to the podcast. That's the end of the episode. We didn't watch a
Drew
movie.
has to buy a DVD of a Korean series.
Yeah, it's not on here though.
Sad.
Yeah, we're done with our Ronan Farrow talk. I feel like we got our point across.
Yeah. Are you still trying to remember Russell Crowe and Ryan Gosling?
No, it's the good guys.
No.
The new guys.
No.
The new girl.
Yes. It was. Yeah. They both play Zoe Deschanel.
It was the new girl. The nice guys.
There you go.
Nice guys.
Still spanking though.
Nah, we'll see. I don't know what's on the docket for the news.
What
instead of having a pause and a silence.
What's grinding your gears in the music world?
In the music world. I made a tweet about it a couple days ago, or I mean, I guess a couple weeks ago, and
based on when this is actually going, 4.5 months ago.
So
little peek behind the curtain, guys. We're recording 17 episodes in a row.
Yeah, Gotta get them all done because some of us won't be in the country.
And also, it's summer right now.
Yeah. We're reverting back to season 1 where we took long breaks in between actually watching Nitros and recording.
I did like that seasons would change between recordings on those.
Change. Everyone's gay in this apartment.
Wait a minute.
I'm in this apartment.
But I'm...
Yeah, so I mean something that really fucking got me, my hockey team when in the locker room. So it's like most of my like high school friends and then some like other people that I've been friends with for a long time appear to have stopped listening to music in the year 2006. Because the only thing we listen to in the fucking locker room is Toxicity by System of a Down.
Which, to be fair, good album.
Yeah, sure. But every game, it's just that, or maybe a little bit of Rage Against the Machine.
Little Chop Suey.
Yeah.
There's a time where I could have routed off 80% of that album.
There is a song called Toxicity.
There's Toxicity. The Toxicity. I don't like that rhyme Toxicity with City.
Yeah, it's close enough. They're Armenian. Leave them alone.
They are Armenian.
They're ESL. Except for, I don't think they are.
Goddamn.
Come on, you can do it.
I can't even pull another one, but I've got, I bet I've got 6 tracks from that album on my iPod.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, what if I told you that the other songs you forgot were Prison Song?
Of course.
Needles.
I know Needles. I don't. Prison Song is absolutely on the iPod. Needles isn't, but I know it.
Aerials.
Aerials is. Yes.
Bounce.
Pogo, 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 pogo.
Then I don't know if you'd have the rest of them. Did I say Forest?
No.
Deer Dance, Jet Pilot.
Deer Dance is a good song.
X.
Nope.
Forest, Atwa, Science, Shimmy, Psycho.
Shimmy maybe, Psycho maybe, ATWA yes.
ATWA.
Yeah, a lot of Toxicity representation on the old iPod, which is cobbled together from mixtapes and MP3 CDs that I made at the time. Man, it was so fucking exciting when CD players started being able to play MP3 CDs. Because before you had to like burn it like a proper CD with like 70 minutes max.
Yeah.
So like 17 tracks, whatever it worked out
depending.
to be.
Yeah.
But then it was able to do it based on file size and not time. So now you've got 700, 600 megs, 650, 700. What the fuck is a CD? Anyway, in there.
You have autism.
Yeah.
Anyways, continue.
Which is like, 120 songs.
Yeah.
A lot better.
Yeah.
So I definitely had my first car. Yeah, I guess my first or second car. I had a 5 MP3 CD changer put in my trunk, which between 5 MP3 CDs held pretty much all the music I would have needed at all at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that's the equivalent of, I don't know, 1/100th of what an iPod holds now.
Yeah.
Or I guess people stream things now.
Yeah, Spotify.
Not for me. Thank you.
I mean,
I like to own all my things.
My iPod
and by own, I mean steal.
My iPod is sitting right in front of me, uncharged.
Sad.
I'm going to charge it tonight so that I make sure that it's not dead.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to lose everything.
No.
And I have been just using Spotify, so. But I will keep my iPod forever with all of the bad music that's on it.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Whenever I get a new phone, I guess I'll just get a phone with a lot of memory so I can make it my new iPod. But I do kind of like having a dedicated music device.
Me too.
It's very handy. And like, it's quicker because I can just leave it in the car. When I get in the car, press play, we're going. As opposed to like plugging my phone in, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Also, too, like, if you're not listening to... Like, I mean, depending on what you're listening to on your phone, sometimes things don't play in the background. So if you open up a different app,
yes,
then it stops the music from playing, which is kind of frustrating. But the other thing that, like, to go with that is just like everyone, they're like people that are like maybe under the age of like, let's say 40.
Yeah.
That like listen to classic rock.
Yeah.
Because it's not like...
That's psychotic.
It's not like you're listening to
It's not the music, and it's not even the music of your glory days.
No.
It happened before you.
Yeah. It's like, for me, I hate that stuff. I would have loved to have only heard like the 8 AC/DC singles once in my life and then move on.
Yeah.
But instead I've had
You probably heard them more than once?
Oh, like
you'd say?
100,000 times.
Probably 100,000 times.
And it's not like they're even... like, you know, they make new music and no one gives a fuck about their new music. So
yeah, like even the people who only listen to whatever bands, they don't even listen to those bands' new music.
Yeah.
It's just old bands, old stuff. That's it.
Yeah, you're not... You don't actually like the band. You like this album.
Specific
or
music.
These songs, and that's it. That's just... To me, I just don't understand how you... It's not like you're going to rediscover new AC/DC songs from 1975. Like, everything that they've ever recorded that you listen to, you've already heard.
1,000,000 times.
Like, there was a guy I used to work with that he would only listen to, like, the same 2 Black Sabbath albums, like a Leonard Skinner album, and maybe like 1 or 2 other like shitty music from that era. He would just listen to them like fucking on repeat all the time. And I'm like, you know that there's millions of other artists with songs, right? But no, that's all he wanted to listen to.
Yeah, that's like mentally ill.
It is mentally ill. Like, I can't do it. I literally can't listen to the same music for longer than, like, a few months. And then I have to, like, either find new stuff or just, like, rotate things out so that I don't hear them all the time.
Yeah.
Like, I need to have variety. I need to have change. But, like, for my high school friends that have been listening to the same stuff for 20 years is just fucking crazy.
And, like... that seems to be a phenomenon that only really happens with music. It's not like people who have ever watched movies like stopped watching movies after 1995 or something.
Yeah.
Like they'll probably keep watching new movies. Like why is it so much harder to listen to newer music than to consume any other kind of new entertainment? You're not only watching TV from 20 years ago.
Yeah, my film knowledge ends at Clear and Present Danger. Done. Nothing else.
That was it. Cinema peaked with Clear and Present Danger.
Yeah,
Is that Malkovich Wooden Gun?
Yes.
It's a good one.
It's a good one.
You know what? I actually take back the sarcasm. It's a pretty good movie. You might as well quit.
Pretty good movie.
Yeah.
I think all of those Harrison Ford, Jack Ryan ones are pretty good. And
Best Jack Ryan? John Krasinski, wrong.
I don't know. I've only seen like 1 episode of that show.
That's one more than me, but I've decided that Jim from The Office is my favorite action hero.
Okay, done. I accept. Have you seen 12 Hours, The Secret Soldiers of Benghazi?
No, but I do like that title.
Yeah.
That's also that the first Krasinski action
that
jam?
was when he got fucking ripped and everybody lost their goddamn mind.
And that's what got him like the Jack Ryan gig, right?
I mean, the choices are Alec Baldwin.
Yep.
Harrison Ford.
Yep.
Chris Pine.
Yep.
And
Tyler Perry. No, that's someone else. That's Alex Cross. Sorry.
That's Alex Cross.
I'm like, I don't know, some like bullshit mainstream writer who made a character that people like. You got
who's worth $1 billion.
Yeah, you got your Jack Ryan, you got your Alex Cross, you got your Jason Bourne, I guess. You got your Patterson, your Ludlum, and your who writes Jack Ryan?
I don't know, man. You tell me.
I should know.
You're the guy.
I'm the reader.
You're the guy.
Big
Tom
reader.
Clancy.
Clancy. Of course it's Clancy. Stupid. Come on.
Stupid.
I'm going to have to go in the woods and dig a hole. Sit in it. Sorry, I just went back to my browser and saw Allison Jones' net worth $1 million and got mad again. Like, she's fucking loaded. Don't give me that shit.
Fuck you.
She's the richest person in the world.
I mean, I really do like The Hunt for Red October because it's pretty silly.
I mean, you can't go wrong with
a Russian
Scottish man.
I love that. I mean, Sean Connery never fucked around with acting. Like, it was literally... It's a Craig Ferguson joke, but it's like acting. Like, he didn't fuck around with acting. Like, he's going to play an Irish cop in The Untouchables, or a Russian submarine commander, or, it's literally like, look... I'm Sean Connery. I'm a big fucking deal. You're lucky I'm in the fucking movie.
You work around
I'm
me.
just going to be myself.
Yeah.
I'm not doing a Russian accent.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, like, just to get Sean Connery was a big thing.
You got him.
Yeah.
Don't try to put a hat on a hat.
Exactly.
Don't try to make Sean Connery act like the character's supposed to act. Come on.
Yeah, and I think in Clear and Present Danger, or Hunt for Red October, I think they wrote in that he defected from Scotland.
Well, I think they had to do something.
So it's like, I mean, it makes sense. It's not like they're just saying, like, ignore the accent.
This guy's Russian.
Don't listen to the accent.
You know what? Actually, this is what Russians sound like.
Or
go fuck yourself.
A Spanish conquistador in fucking Highlander. Like, he always did characters.
A Spanish conquistador who defected from Scotland. Just every one of his characters has defected from Scotland to wherever he's supposed to be.
He's a Scottish actor whose all of his characters hate Scotland.
Yeah.
So they all have to move from Scotland somewhere else.
Irish cop in Chicago who defected from Scotland.
Scotland. What is he? He's like a detective who knows Japanese.
I've got the best one. A dragon.
A dragon
who defected from Scotland.
Not gonna lie, Dragonheart is a fucking good movie.
It is.
It's a very good movie.
Yeah. And it has the, by my earlier list, the second most successful Quaid in it.
It does.
Yeah.
It does.
They couldn't get Randy.
Couldn't get Randy. Randy was too busy to do Dragonheart.
Yeah.
No, I genuinely... Thulis, Postlewaite, Jason Isaacs. Man, it's a good cast. It's a good cast. Sean Connery. And who's Buddy Quaid? Who is Buddy Quaid?
Have we got a new Quaid for the list?
Give me the information. The younger half-brother of Dennis and Randy. He could be in that movie with Andrew Wilson.
Yes, he could.
The other Hemsworth.
I didn't know Old Man Quaid was fucking around.
I guess so.
Good on him.
He's the son of Buddy Quaid. So, Buddy Jr.
So, yeah. Buddy.
BJ. Old BJ.
So, BJ's in your third brother movie.
Yeah, in my
Andrew Wilson,
bad brother movie.
Luke Hemsworth.
The third Jonas brother.
Oh,
Kevin. Yeah. The bad one.
Scooter
Jonas.
I'm excited about that movie.
Yeah.
That's not real. But
Ann Cusack.
Ann Cusack, absolutely.
Yeah.
Is she the best third sibling?
Yeah, I think so.
Right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Because she's actually a good actress. Yeah. She's just not as good as her sister or her brother used to be.
You know what? I'm very glad you qualified that.
Although I still really very much think that we should try and find our way to seeing that Cusack, Adrian Brody Chinese movie.
Ooh, yeah. That'd be fun.
Because
I can't wait to do two movies by that director.
I'm sure it's fucking terrible, but what's it called again? The Dragon's Blade. Oh, just Dragon Blade.
Cool title.
Jackie Chan, John Cusack, Adrian Brody.
Hit after hit after hit.
The director is Daniel Lee, who also did... Oh, there's another movie we could watch by him, but then...
Daniel Lee Lewis?
No, he did a Black Mask. It's like a mid-90s Jet Li movie, and then Jet Li would get us somewhere.
Yeah.
Like Cradle to the Grave.
Is there a Black Mask 2? Does it have Rob Van Dam in it? And does it have TF in it? Or have I conflated a number of different things together?
I think you're putting things together.
It might have been a TV something.
Black Man 2.
It's not Black Man 2.
Black Mask 2, City of Masks.
I think
2002.
Oh, I think I'm right on all counts. I think I'll be cleared of all charges. We got a Rob Zatkowski in there.
He's listed as Rob Van Dam.
Of course
he is.
And
his character name is Claw.
Yeah, no, I think he turns into something cool.
Well, then, but it's a different director, so we wouldn't be able to get there.
I know, but...
It's the director who directed Double Team, starring Jean-Claude Van Damme and Dennis Rodman.
Now we're talking.
Let's see if I can find a picture of Rob Van Dam as Claw. It's always good to look up things on your phone on a podcast.
Absolutely.
Where people can't see what you're doing.
Well, I feel like
Tobin Bell's in it.
Jigsaw himself. Spoilers.
Tyler Mane.
Oh.
A.k.a. Big Sky.
A.k.a. Sabretooth.
Big Sky.
A.k.a. Best Sabretooth. Eat a dick, Liev Schreiber.
No. You take that back. I'll kill you. I'll kill you in your sleep. No pictures on the IMDb for it, but I'm sure if I just Googled Robert Van Dam.
I mean, I don't know if Robert Van Dam is going to get you as much as you want. But, yeah, I feel like in my consumption of TF media, 1996 to present, I feel like Black Mask 2 came up at some point.
Okay.
So I've got it in my head.
Okay. Rob Van Dam is what, 95
I could
years
actually,
old?
you know what? I feel like I might be missing out on a calling. I feel like I could be the Mr. Skin.
I was just thinking that.
Yeah. Mr. Fur, as it were. Because odds are, if you name a piece of media, I could tell you if there's transformation in it.
I don't know if that's much of a transformation. He's like...
I don't know how much it is, but I just remember like seeing like that movie coming up.
Yeah, he looks like a lizard or something.
Something. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. I think
mean,
there's...
he's got claws. So.
Yeah. And I think it's him and like I don't think it's specific to Rob Van Dam. I think just like Rob Van Dam is in it, and there's TF in the movie.
And there's TF.
Yeah.
There's also what's that? There's like a kung fu movie where there's a guy who fights in a tiger mask. It's like maybe late 80s or early 90s.
Okay.
I don't think it's just called Tiger Mask.
I mean, there's lots of tiger mask stuff out there, but normally not in like a kung fu setting. Normally it is kind of wrestling related.
What do we got here? Lone Tiger.
That sounds cool. I'm something of a lone tiger myself. Is that mask as sick as I'm seeing from a distance, or does it lose its charm up close? Not bad.
It's okay.
Yeah. I'm not mad at it.
While searching Las Vegas for the man who killed his father, a wrestler known for his trademark tiger mask, Chujin Kurenai, is drawn into an underground world where brutal fighters bow to the death.
Is it Tiger Mask Bloodsport?
Promoter keeps raising the stakes, finally forcing Chuji to fight 3 men at once. Co-star... Oh, and then... Yeah, okay. But yeah.
That sounds pretty sick. I'm into it.
It's very poorly rated.
Sure. Because people don't know what's good for them.
There are 0 actors you've ever heard of.
What was I saying off air was poorly rated but great? Mafia exclamation mark.
Nope. There's 1 actor I've heard of, but I don't know what I know him from. Oh, he's from Tango and Cash.
Is he Sylvester Stallone? No. Oh.
He's this guy with this weird fucking face. I don't know if you've ever...
I like a weird-faced
seen
actor.
him before, but like, that's what he looks like.
Whoa! Yeah, I feel like I've seen that. Yeah. He's kind of... There's people who are fat and people who look like their faces are melting. This is half and half of both.
Suffered from a genetic disorder called cherubism.
He's a sweet cherub baby.
Which causes excessive bone growth in the lower face, which was the cause of his enormous jawline.
He does look like a beautiful cherub.
Yep. He was briefly a Chippendale dancer. Anyways,
he could shoot me with his love arrow anytime. He's my little Cupid.
All right, gross. That means penis, right?
Oh.
You want him to shoot you with his penis?
No.
Oh, well, then don't say gross things.
No promises.
He looks stupid. I don't like him. I mean, I don't like his genetic disease that makes him look stupid.
It's a crazy looking face.
So are we gonna find our way to Lone Tiger?
I mean, I'm not mad at it. If we can get Black Mask 2 to Lone Tiger,
I don't think we can. But I don't even know. I don't even fucking know how we would get to Lone Tiger.
Is Kevin Bacon in both?
I wish. The director directed some movie in the 80s called Dragon Fight.
Oh, so we only need to get to Dragon Fight and we're there.
Which stars that guy with the weird jaw.
Okay, are they lovers?
I guess so. Bruce Locke, the main guy, was in RoboCop 3.
Okay.
He's in The Shadow.
Ooh.
He's in Hero.
Shadow is Alec Baldwin?
Yeah, with a
Shadow Alec Baldwin, Phantom Billy Zane.
The Shadow's nose.
Shadow Alec Baldwin, Phantom Billy Zane.
The Shadow's nose.
The Shadow's nose.
What else we got? Yeah, that's it. So if we can get ourselves to RoboCop 3 or The Shadow or Hero.
I bet we could get to The Shadow.
What's The Shadow? Who directed The Shadow? Russell Mulcahy, who did Highlander, Resident Evil Extinction, Highlander 2, Ricochet with Denzel and John Lithgow.
Nice. So Paul W.S. took a break from the Resident Evils.
I guess he couldn't direct his wife in every fucking movie.
And let this guy step in?
Scorpion King 2.
Ooh.
And then a bunch of like straight to video or Sci-Fi Channel movies.
Nice.
Whoa, is that fucking
Dean Cain?
Dean Cain? Oh, it's Cuba Gooding.
Radio himself.
We could try and get ourselves to Highlander or one of the Resident Evils or The Shadow.
How about the new Resident Evil that
looks like fucking shit?
The trailer makes it look like a fake movie.
Oh, it looks so fucking bad. I don't understand why they needed to do that in the first place.
A movie that makes you long for the days of Paul W.S. Anderson.
The man who directed AVP, but not AVPR.
Not AVPR. AV Hardar.
AV Hardar. For he's retarded.
Who is the better director directing his wife combo?
Oh, well, okay. It doesn't matter who you give me as the second option. It's not Tim Burton.
Oh, no. That's
okay.
last.
That's last.
Yeah. Your options are Paul W.S. Anderson and Mila Jovovich. Yeah. Joel Cohen and Frances McDormand.
Okay.
Or Ethan. I can never remember which. I think it's Joel.
Yeah, I think it's Joel.
Or my pick, that gay-ish, very Jewish guy who directs all the Underworlds in Kate Beckinsale. I love that guy.
But they're not together.
Yeah.
She was banging Pete Davidson.
Well, they were together for all the Underworlds.
What the fuck's his name?
Lev.
No, not Liev Schreiber. You're thinking of Liev Schreiber.
I was thinking of Lev Cheboygan.
Shamokin, Pennsylvania.
I'll know it when I hear it. Paula Tompkins used to do him as a character.
Do him? Len Wiseman.
I was there.
Yeah, you're pretty Yeah. Oh, he also directed the... Did he? I think he might have directed the terrible Total Recall remake. He did. His credits are Megadeth music videos in the 90s. Underworld Evolution, Live Free or Die Hard.
Ooh, the good one.
Total Recall, the TV series Sleepy Hollow, Lucifer, and the canceled before it aired Swamp Thing.
So only 2 of the Underworld. I thought he did them all.
And now the television version of Sin City.
Hopefully it's better than the second movie.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't ask a lot.
You do ask a lot. You ask too much.
Just be better than a bad movie.
Okay, let's see who directed those other ones, and then we can move on to our main event. The other Underworld... There's a... Underworld Blood Wars? What?
Blood Wars.
That's the 5th one?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so you got the first one, you got the second one. What's the third one? Rise of the Lycans, which was the prequel that didn't have Kate Beckinsale in it.
Oh, that's why he didn't direct it, because his main squeeze wasn't in it.
Patrick Tatopoulos is the director.
Ooh, a Greekman.
Is a production designer, not even a director.
Cool.
Hasn't directed anything since Underworld: Rise of the Lycans.
Huh.
Then what's the one after Rise of the Lycans? You got your Underworld.
So the second one was called what? Evolution?
Evolution.
So the fourth one, I think I saw the fourth. Awakening. Is that the one with the super Lycan?
Yes.
The big old wolf.
And it's directed by two guys whose names I don't recognize, who are Swedish.
Joel and Ethan Wachowski.
No, you went the wrong way.
Oh.
That's
Mildred and Patty Wachowski.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know, two Swedish guys who haven't directed anything of note since that.
All right.
So I guess that explains why.
Neville, Dean, and Taylor, the Crank Boys.
The Crank Boys. And then what was the Underworld Blood Wars 2016?
You know,
there was a fifth one
at the height of Underworld's popularity.
Directed by Anna Forrester.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Paquin. That'd be cool.
A woman directed this.
The pilot is a woman.
She directed some Westworld, Carnival Row, Jessica Jones, Outlander.
Hold on, Westworld, Underworld.
I don't know. Maybe they're in the same universe. Maybe it's a shared universe where one
Master and Commander on the Far Side of the World, at World's Pirates of the Caribbean, at World's End, The End of the World. This is the end.
I don't know what game you're playing, but it's dumb.
I don't know. I went into a fugue state.
You're a rogue state?
Ooh, I'm a Rogue Nation. The 5th Mission Impossible.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
1, 2, 3, Ghost Protocol, Rogue Nation, Mission to Moscow.
I don't know. That's Police Academy. Don't try to trick me. Fallout?
Fallout. Yeah, Fallout.
Boom.
Yeah. And only 2 of them are good.
3?
3 is actually pretty good.
No, it's
I think it's 2 and 3, isn't it?
There's I don't know, the Rogue Nation.
I guess
the bathroom fight with Henry Cavill is pretty fun.
And the third guy.
And the third guy.
The Chinese guy.
The Chinese?
I think he's Chinese.
You always think they're Chinese.
Because they're always Chinese.
I mean, I guess playing the odds population-wise, yes. Your best odds are that they're Chinese. So anyway, Furry Vengeance. Furry Vengeance, I don't know, what year, 2010, did we decide?
Yep. 2010, yep.
Do I have confirmation on that? I'm going to put furry into IMDb and see what I get.
It's 2010.
It's not the first thing that comes up.
What comes up first?
2021 TV movie, Furry Little Christmas.
Aww. How come we haven't talked about that movie where the girl turns into a red panda?
Oh, yeah.
That's a thing.
It is a thing.
Is it a Disney movie?
Yeah, has it come out?
No, not yet.
Okay. It's just called Red, right?
Red.
But there's already a movie called Red.
Yeah, but only old men
And a movie called Reds. That's what you're thinking.
And Red 2.
And Red 2.
And Clifford the Big Red Dog. That's a movie.
That is a movie.
All right.
There's a lot of movies. Okay.
Furry Vengeance.
Wait, maybe it's not called Red? Seeing Red? Being Red. Being Red? Maybe it's Being Red.
Being There.
Peter Sellers Being There, where Peter Sellers is a retarded man who turns into a red panda. You know what? I like that. and advises some of the most powerful people of the time. What the fuck is the Red Panda movie?
Turning Red.
Turning Red.
And it's not it's a Pixar movie, so you can't see it.
Damn it.
Ha!
Well, you're gonna need to see it and tell me about it.
But Scott, there's literal TF. Actually, I don't know if there's TF. I think it's like a.
I was gonna say,
I think it's a
don't don't count your TFs before they're hatched.
Oh, I don't know, man. Like if you look at some of these screenshots.
Let me see some screenshots. This is the podcast now.
Tail.
Huh.
Mitty.
Mitty. Look at
The
that.
Secret
Mitty.
Life of Walter Mitty.
Huh.
Yeah, there's some TF, man.
Are you sure it's Pixar and not just Disney?
It literally says on the poster.
Because I can watch just Disney.
Disney Pixar Turning Red. It says right above it.
Well, Disney first.
That doesn't matter.
Texas first, Disney second.
All right, fair.
Pixar third.
If there's time.
I don't think so. March 11th. Well, you know what? We'll see how things are looking come March 11th, 2022. How come she's a giant red panda and not just like a regular sized
all
red panda?
pandas go to heaven.
That's not true. It can't be. But yeah, the size thing confuses me.
Because it's cuter if they're big.
Is it?
It makes her feel more powerful.
Does she kill?
Yeah, she
Does she go on a rampage?
She rampages the school.
Okay, that's
you don't
cool.
need a gun when you're a giant red panda.
Okay, yeah, stop drilling your struggle. I'm breaking the Pixar streak for
Yes, yes.
If I look, if you promise me TF followed by a rampage, I'm in. I will abandon all principles for that.
Good.
You know what? Then I'll go back and watch the Good Dinosaur.
Yes.
Your favorite Pixar
It's a good movie.
No one else thinks that.
It's a good movie.
Everyone thinks it's bad. Everyone says it's the worst Pixar movie.
I mean, it is the worst Pixar movie, but it's still fun.
But even the worst Pixar movie is a great movie.
Absolutely.
It's like pizza.
Yeah. Except for, no, they're all, I mean, Toy Story 4 is whatever.
Cars 2.
No. Now.
Cars 3.
No. Planes
2.
Fire and Rescue. Now we're talking. Look who's talking now. It's me. And I'm telling you it's Planes, Fire and Rescue. Okay, so for Furry Vengeance.
Oh, yeah.
I did not think going into the day that Furry Vengeance would turn out to be more enjoyable than The Sweetest Thing.
Not that we watched both of those movies today and are directly comparing the two.
No.
We watched The Sweetest Thing.
They're months apart.
Feels like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Not the same. But going into last week, watching The Sweetest Thing, thinking, okay, this one will be fine, and Furry Vengeance will probably be annoying. How the tables have turned. I hated The Sweetest Thing, and this one was actually fine.
I mean, fine seems strong. It was also bad.
But like, I didn't actively hate it.
Sure.
Like, it was what it was.
This one had cute animals.
Cute animals, and like, okay, let's first off, to start,
Number one.
Let's make sure that we acknowledge that, like, Brendan Fraser.
We need to acknowledge that we are currently doing this podcast from unseated.
I'm gonna mute your mic.
Stolen.
I'm gonna mute your mic.
You know it's gonna break the podcast.
I don't care. I'm gonna mute your
anything.
mic. I'm gonna mute your mic.
Look, fine. You know what? This is gonna get us in trouble. I'm good. I'm gonna cancel the land acknowledgement.
Good. We're not acknowledging shit. Brendan Fraser has so much charisma.
Yeah.
Like, he's got such, like, spunk and panache and the jizzy jazz, and he's really got it. Chutzpah. He really has all of
Moxie.
it. Like, he's so
Zazz.
He's got such a big presence.
Yeah.
Even in a bad shit movie like this, he's still
Brendan Fraser.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, he really, really has it. Now, what he doesn't have is a completely sane mentality or working metabolism.
Metabolism not fantastic.
Working body.
Yeah.
But I mean, he for this being such a dumb fucking like kids movie.
Yeah.
He was so Brendan Fraser. Like, it was like watching like some of his good stuff,
like Crash,
like Academy Award winner Crash.
Yeah,
the second best Crash movie.
Correct.
So yeah, I mean, it's not a lot to go on.
I mean, we open on Rob Riggle.
We were on former U.S. Navy SEAL
Yep.
Robert Riggle,
who is referred to as Riggs in the movie.
Yeah.
Because why name a guy?
Why?
I mean, he's only in one scene.
Yeah.
In a scene where his character absolutely should have died.
Yes.
He's driving through the forest, is an asshole. Actually, his first line was legitimately funny because he's speeding down like the road through the forest. Sure, the 405. Smoking a cigar in his like 90s Porsche 911 Turbo.
Yeah.
Never forget. And he just like says something out loud to know. He's like, I think he just said like, I do what I want or something.
Yeah.
It was very funny.
Yeah, it was very silly.
Yeah, and then chucks his cigar out the window. It's about to start a fire. Then all of the completely sentient animals
And a hawk flies down
Yeah.
and grabs it, and then he passes it on to a raccoon.
Also, why did the hawk need to pass it to anyone? The hawk has the power of flight.
Is the raccoon aware that the hawk will eat its babies given the opportunity?
Yeah.
Which is a big problem I had with this whole movie.
I was going to say, there's a lot of animals that are friends here that might not be friends.
It's the real Noah's Ark dilemma.
Yes.
There's a lot of animals. What are the animals going to eat? Because animals eat other animals.
Yeah.
But you gotta imagine Joe Rogan saying it in a mentally challenged voice. Because that's how he tells the joke.
And was the last time he was funny.
Correct. That was 2006.
Yeah, 6, 7 in there. Yeah.
Yeah, so Wriggle is like a developer, like a land developer or something.
Yeah.
Who's hired by a rich man who we find
Who's
out,
the rich man?
Played by Ken Jeong.
And what's his name?
Neil Lyman. Because he's a liar. He's a lie man.
Oh! Barracuda.
A podcast over. So he's going to. So him and Ken Jeong have a plan where Ken Jeong's like the big, like the money man. Surprise, surprise! The Chinese guy has all the money.
Never would have guessed.
They're gonna demolish the forest and put up like a major development of like houses and infrastructure and whatever. The animals decide that they've had enough.
They're going to exact some sort of furry vengeance.
Oh. So they have like a Rube Goldberg machine.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Set up
to murder people.
Where a giant boulder will fall at the end. Will fall down this hill and
knock your car off a cliff.
So the raccoon like stops him, and then the is it a white ferret? What?
Yeah, it's a ferret or a weasel or a mink or something.
Yeah, something.
Yeah.
And so
Stoat, Martin.
Yeah. So
I'm out of Mustalin's true.
The giant rock hits his car. He spins out and he like it stops and he goes like, "That was wicked," or something, or "That was awesome." And then it turns out he's like hanging on the edge of the cliff.
Yeah, the classic car teetering on the cliff thing.
Then he like manages to stop it from falling, and then he sees the raccoon, and the raccoon like Razor Ramon style flicks the cigar at him, which causes him to fall off the cliff like, I don't know, 60 feet
I legit thought his character was going to die.
To his death, in theory, but he lands.
Like, as soon as he lands, he's fine and makes a call to Ken Jeong.
Yeah, and quits his job.
Yeah.
So, in the Furry Vengeance multiverse, you can't die.
Yeah.
No one dies.
No one dies, right?
Dies. You can't die. It's impossible. So then we get to meet Brendan Fraser's character, who is the guy who's like sort of put in charge of overseeing the development.
Yeah.
And he's living on the land in like the show home, or like the model home with his
Arrested Development style,
with his wife, who is played by Brooke Shields, who looks horrible,
who's at the height of her powers,
and his bitch ass son,
who looks like every member of One Direction at that time.
Yes, or also he looks like a Shawn Mendes.
He's a Shawn Mendes type. It's those younger teen. What's the word?
Tween?
Not even tween, because he's like 16.
He's 60. He's 15, turning 16.
Like that age of kid with like
going on 16,
with too much hair. They don't have long hair, but it's too much hair.
It's in the growing out stage.
Yeah. Like it's it's the length is mid-length, but it's a giant mop and comes down into your eyes.
Yeah. Somebody needs to give him the old thinning out.
It's all over the place.
Give his hair the thinner.
Give his hair the thinner. Get those. Hey, pro tip: get those serrated scissors. You know what I'm talking about? Like just for hair thinning. It's good stuff. Yeah. As a thick-haired and thick-hogged gentleman myself, the serrated scissors, a nice touch.
You use it on your hair and your thick hog?
I use it on my hog to thin it out.
Thin it out? Yeah, it's too thick.
Yeah. Starts getting sore in my undies.
In your undies.
Yeah.
Gross. So there's so he's going to pick up Ken Jeong's from the airstrip from his private airplane. But he's having a conversation with him on the phone, and the raccoon, who I guess is sort of the lead of the animals,
appears to be
the leader.
He's the King Coon. If I don't say anything else, it's fine. If I say he's the King Coon, like ... and then a person's name, then I get in trouble, certainly. But if he's the raccoon and he's the king. The end. End of story. It's fine.
All right.
Next question.
Moving on.
Like Idi Amin.
Oh my God!
Why am I like this?
I don't know, but whatever takes all the focus off of me making tattoo comments is fine by me.
Damn it.
So the raccoon overhears him having a conversation with Ken Jeong about the development.
Yeah.
So he sneaks into his car, into a picnic basket.
Yes.
So when he goes to pick up Ken Jeong's character is sort of like he's a very eccentric rich man who doesn't actually care about anything you're saying, and he just needs to get across what he thinks is the point, and then that's it. He's done with you. Mm-hmm. So he brings him the picnic basket with sandwiches. And they go on the private jet to talk, and the raccoon is still in the picnic basket.
Before they go onto the jet, Ken Jeong and his assistant Angela Kinsey from The Office have one of the most insane racist exchanges I've ever seen. In fact, everything Angela Kinsey does in this movie is wildly racist.
Yeah, it really is.
She does a Chinese racist, and then she does a native racist.
She does a native racist. And somehow, don't ask me how, but somehow Ken Jeong is doing racist Chinese.
Yes.
Because...
Yeah, Ken Jeong and Angela Kinsey have a conversation in fake racist Chinese.
Yes. Yeah, even though one of them
speaks Chinese.
Actually, Scott, Chinese isn't the language. It's actually Cantonese or Mandarin. Or one of the 30 other small dialects that only one village speaks.
It's Chinese.
All right. I retract my statement. Strike it from the record. So he overhears their conversation about their, tearing it down, and then Ken Jeong reveals his plan that he actually wants to tear down all of the forest and build a bigger thing.
A mall, in fact.
A mall that has a forest theme to it.
Which, honestly, kind of cool.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
I would go to a forest-themed mall. I mean, if anyone fucking went to malls anymore. But
yeah. What about the Rainforest Cafe?
I would love... I'm trying to think if I've
still exist.
Oh, if they still exist, I bet they still exist. I don't know. I bet they existed up to COVID for sure. COVID might have killed them, but they existed. Am I crazy, or did there used to be one in Metrotown?
There's one in Metrotown. There's one in
Otherwise,
Brooklyn.
Okay, I'm not crazy.
Yeah.
Good. I went to the one in Metrotown.
They still exist.
Yes. We're going.
I'll tell you where the closest one is in 1 second.
I'm going to say at best Seattle, but maybe LA.
Rainforest Cafe.
How about the Rainforest Cafe?
Ooh. We gotta pull your dick out.
And we get it shut down forever.
U.S. locations. Lake Buena Vista, Florida. Bay Lake, Florida. Both in Disney.
Okay.
Atlantic City.
Okay, still East Coast.
Edison, New Jersey.
Okay.
Bloomington, Minnesota, in the Mall of America.
Okay, we're getting closer. Midwest.
Sunrise, Florida.
So back to Florida.
Ontario, California.
I'd say that's the closest so far.
Tempe, Arizona.
Tempe.
Grapeville, Texas.
Grapeville?
Katy, Texas.
Okay.
Galveston, Texas.
Noticing a trend?
San Antonio, Texas.
Where folks know what salsa should taste like.
Gurnee, Illinois.
Okay.
Auburn Hills, Michigan.
Love it.
Nashville, Tennessee. Oh, closed. It says closed.
Sad.
Reopened in March. Sorry.
Hey, we're back.
Las Vegas, Nevada. and Niagara Falls, New York.
So Vegas or Ontario, California.
Although it has Niagara Falls, New York, and Niagara Falls, Ontario listed.
It's right on the falls.
It's literally hovering above.
Yeah, so it spans the border.
Across. Yeah. Then international, you got Tokyo.
Sick.
At Tokyo
Man,
Disney.
Rainforest Cafe Tokyo would be cool.
Yeah, but it's at Tokyo Disney. Do you really want to go?
No.
London at Piccadilly.
Okay.
Then Disneyland Paris.
Right.
And then Dubai. And then Abu Dhabi.
Ooh, 2 in the Emirates. Correct. I like it.
And Vancouver. Or
is Abu Dhabi in Saudi Arabia?
No, they're UAE.
They're both UAE. Yeah, okay. I'm not crazy.
You are crazy, but it's fine, whatever. There was supposed to be one in Montreal, but it never opened. That's very funny.
Well, you tried your best, I guess.
It's weird. It doesn't actually have any of the Canada ones listed. U.S.
Maybe there aren't any anymore.
Fucking... Oh, there you go. A look back at the iconic Rainforest Cafe in Metrotown.
Hey.
It opened in 1998 and it closed in October 2001.
A nice little run.
Yeah, gotta do what it gotta do.
I definitely went to that.
I believe it was where... this is for the local listening audience.
Well, you know what they say, Drew? Local jokes get you local work.
I don't think it's a joke, but okay. It's located up on the top floor, right where the Old Navy is, and right next to it is where the Sunrise Records is.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Anyways.
I was dishonorably discharged from the Navy. The Old Navy. I stole some sweaters and a performance fleece.
Cool guy.
Sad.
Cool guy. So, back to the movie. They're going to tear down the whole forest. They're going to build a mall. The raccoon overhears this and then goes back and has a little a huddle, an emergency huddle with all of the forest creatures. Again, some of you need to eat others to survive.
Yeah.
But apparently they're putting all of that aside to protect the forest.
Their communication is interesting. It's sort of animal noises and sort of telepathy.
Yeah, and on screen you're seeing like thought bubbles.
They show you thought bubbles
that just show like a quick snippet of like Brendan Fraser as the devil, and then
but maybe that's just like picture subtitles for animal talk.
Pretty much.
Also, we were both pretty sure this was a talking animal.
Yeah. I did not think that it was just bad animated mouth and eye movement.
Yeah.
But yeah, I straight up
sort
thought
of like
it
laugh
was.
and
I
chuckle.
thought it was voice. I thought it was Zookeeper.
They do not speak English. Yeah, like my fifth note is I don't think these animals talk.
Yeah, they definitely don't.
Yeah.
So he goes back. They have a huddle, and then what they decide is like, that's it. We've had enough shit. Brendan Fraser is the enemy. Let's fucking take him down.
I'm convinced the first scene of this of Brendan Fraser's first scene was filmed at least a year before the rest of the movie, because there's one shot like from his first appearance like outside of the house to his first appearance inside the house. He appears to gain 50 pounds.
Yeah, he definitely gets some sub tits and a big old belly.
Yeah, but are we at the point where we talk about his one? That's coming up in a bit. Yeah, what else was there? Oh, so then we're doing stuff to Brendan Fraser. There's some nice Nintendo Wii product placement.
Yes, there is. Yes, there is.
Brendan gets back-to-back liquid on crotch jokes. The sprinkler, they shoot the sprinkler at his crotch, and then he drives off, goes to his car, and then they deploy the airbag, and he spills coffee on, you guessed it, his crotch.
You got it, his crotch.
Yeah, so, and then Brooke Shields' storyline is pointless. Yep. It goes nowhere.
She's literally there so that you don't think that Brendan Fraser's gay.
Pretty much, yeah. She's his beard. She's a teacher and gets a job at the local school. She appears to be filling in for Mr. Whoever, who is out for the rest of the year sick.
Out sick
I'm like,
for the rest of the year. You're like, what does he have?
What has he got? And is just not mentioned again. She's just replacing a soon-to-be dead man, apparently. He got every type of hepatitis from Courtney Love. That's my guess, anyway.
I'm gonna say yeah.
That's my headcanon. Teacher, what? Teacher's dead.
Teacher's dead.
So then it's kind of like a long run of just like various gags on Brendan Fraser that just kind of keeps going.
It's like
it's just a bunch of slapstick
torturing, stuff. Torturing, like making noise at night so that he can't sleep.
Yeah,
and then they
one actually kind of got us. So they like 40 skunks go into his car, and when he turns around, they all spray him, and he crashes into some bullshit or whatever. Which I didn't know that skunks emitted like a foggy mist,
as if you were letting off a fire extinguisher.
Kind of fire extinguisher, yeah. So then he's doing the tomato sauce, the tomato juice bath to get the stink off. But he got kind of liberal with his tomato-based things because there was like a ragu in there.
There was a ragu.
And Frank's Red Hot.
Well, you look, anything tomato-based, Frank's Red Hot isn't tomato-based.
Not at all.
Is going to do the trick.
It is red, though, to be fair.
Maybe it's red, and maybe it's
red stuff.
Maybe it's not tomatoes.
Could be.
Well, you got to do the old
period blood.
The old Hostel Part 2, where you hang a naked nerdy girl above the bathtub.
It's cute that you think I've seen Hostel Part 2.
You slice her throat and then just let her blood pour all over you, and then the skunk goes away.
Ooh, and then "Rain on Me" by Lady Gaga and Andre Grande plays.
Andre 3000. Yeah, that's the one.
I like that. I actually kind of like that song too. It's pretty good.
Yep. Yeah.
I also like that this year's Best Actress race is between Lady Gaga and Kristen Stewart. What a time to be alive.
Yeah. I mean, I want to see both movies, although I hear Gucci's only okay.
I have heard Gucci is A, unbelievable, B, okay, C, absolute fucking trash.
Yeah.
I have no idea what it is. Yeah. I have heard the reviews I've seen from like people like whose opinions are like, yeah, you're normally on point. Just it completely runs the gamut. Right. So I'm fascinated what it's going to be.
Yeah, me too.
Specific and the microcosm of the whole movie is Jared Leto's performance, which I've also heard everything about.
How many prosthetics on his face is he wearing?
As many as you can fit.
On a scale of 1 to 10.
How hard is he acting?
10 being Jim Carrey.
Yeah. Is
he an 11 or a 12?
Yeah.
Jared does not understand subtlety. On a scale from Sean Connery.
Yeah, if Sean Connery being a 1, Jim Carrey being a 10, is he an 11 or 12?
Yeah. That's pretty accurate for every Jared Leto performance. Like, he really can't just be a regular person acting.
No, he go hard.
He has to be an insane person, a mentally challenged human being.
I feel like
he must be addicted to meth or something.
I mean, he was in 30 Seconds to Mars.
I mean, he still is.
He still is in 30 Seconds to Mars. Tell me if this is an accurate critique of Jared Leto. Every Jared Leto performance feels like if Jake Gyllenhaal in Nightcrawler was bad. Is that?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Yeah. I think I'm mostly thinking about Blade Runner.
Yeah. Absolutely Blade Runner. Yeah, absolutely.
But also kind of some other stuff. Kind of the little things with Denzel as well. Kind of the same. Yeah.
I mean, the fucking Joker.
Fucking Joker.
Joker.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he really just doesn't understand that you don't need to be just the creepiest of creeps.
Well, here's the thing.
For everything.
Here's the thing, and this is where I give him a pass. You see, You see, Jared Leto comes from vaudeville, where you have to act for the back row in the theater. And then when you transition to movies and television and you've got the camera right in your face, obviously you have to play it much subtler, but he's so used to the stage.
The stage. I'm a thespian.
Yeah.
And a lesbian.
Yeah. He's from the island of Thespos.
Thespos. Where were we in the movie?
Oh, I wish I knew. Okay. Oh, the one gag that actually got us,
So
which was So he gets the tomato juice spaghetti sauce and Frank's Red Hot in his eyes, and then grabs something to wipe it out of his eyes, which is Brooke Shields' bra.
Yep.
Hot, by the way.
Yeah, clearly.
And but then like his eyes are still kind of fucked up and he's like struggling with it and he ends up with the bra on.
Yeah, he gets spooked and he sort of like jumps up and it ends up
on him, and then the animals open the window.
Yeah, the raccoon. It's all the raccoon.
It's all the goddamn raccoon.
Fucking coon.
Okay.
When Coon's getting on the back porch, Mom just chased him away with a broom.
And the raccoon opens the window, and then all the contractors, including Patrice O'Neill and Jim Norton, who we haven't mentioned so far.
Jim gets one line.
Jim gets one line. Patrice gets zero. Yeah, good stuff. Clearly, the director or whoever, maybe Roger Kumble,
maybe Allison Jones.
Maybe Allison Jones is a Opie and Anthony fan. And so that was a funny bit. Otherwise, they perhaps got tiresome.
Yes. Yeah. Well, and then he gets the bra, he slips in the tub and like pulls the screen down.
Yeah.
Then he has to go get changed.
Yeah.
But the raccoon has stolen
they took
all of
clothes.
his suits.
Yeah.
So he has to put on his wife's pink
velour, which I can respect.
Yeah. Fake juicy couture.
I was gonna say, obviously they didn't want to use the real juicy brand, so they were Yum Yum brand.
Yum Yum brand. So it only comes up to like halfway up his gut.
Yeah.
And he's got an umbrella that is like literally the colors of the pride flag, like the rainbow.
Some would call it a rainbow, yes.
And he tries to sneak out of the house to get back in his car to go buy a new suit, but he ends up getting caught by all of the construction workers who have moved his car for him. And then he turns around, and I swear to God, Brendan Fraser could win an award for juiciest dad.
Holy
the badonk.
Shit.
The badonk.
The rest of his metabolism might have quit.
But that ass ain't quitting.
That ass will never quit on you.
That ass
Holy
goes
shit.
for days.
You want to bite it like an apple.
And I'll tell you who wants to bite it like an apple. The former one of the former heads of the Hollywood Foreign Press Association.
Yeah.
Because
so Brendan Fraser got molested.
He got molested by a man.
Yeah, by the head. The head?
I don't think it was the head, but he was
high up.
A high up member of the Hollywood Foreign Press.
Which coincidentally, you'll notice Brendan Fraser has not won any Golden Globes, and now you know why.
Yes. Although maybe he'll win one for The Whale, the new movie that he's doing that everyone says is his comeback.
I hope so.
So yeah, he claims that at an event in 2008, this guy reached around, grabbed his butt, and then stuck a finger into his taint
and twaddled
him, and did some diddling. And then he reported it, and the guy
vehemently denied it.
He vehemently denied it, but then also, while still denying it,
wrote him an apology
letter and admitted to writing him an apology letter.
Yes.
While still denying that he did it.
I did not do that. That's a lie. Also, I'm very sorry.
Also, I'm very sorry that I did that. And that's what caused him to sort of like leave Hollywood.
And yeah, this is not coincidentally around the time his career started.
Yeah, this is like 2007, 2008. This movie's 2010. But ever since then, he's just sort of done like independent stuff, smaller stuff, TV, animated stuff. But yeah, that was sort of like the downfall.
But he did FX's Trust in 2018,
and that was
with
really
the incomparable Donald Sutherland. Donald Sutherland.
No, it's got a Japanese boy.
Oh, my favorite actor, Donald Sutherland. That is a tricky one in English and Japanese. As John Paul Getty.
John Paul Getty.
There's a nice piece of music in that
There's
series.
a nice piece of ace in
There's a nice piece of ace in that series.
It's Brendan Fraser.
That's very true. When because like it's the John Paul Getty story and his like grandson getting kidnapped for ransom, all that, but was he even kidnapped, question mark. When young, I guess John Paul Getty the third, I think he's the kidnappee.
Martin Luther King Jr.
Luther King Jr. James Bond Jr. Remember that show? When he finally like is returned, comes back, and his like uniting with his mom. The music is fantastic. I did my homework and looked it up pre-show. It's from the Trust soundtrack by I think someone Lavelle, and it's called "The End of Innocence." But it is a nice piece of music, so check it out.
By Chevelle?
But yeah, it's called "The Red" by Chevelle.
Nice.
Idiot.
Nice.
So yeah, we covered his butt.
His juicy butt. That could win him an award for juiciest dad.
Yeah, it's completely incongruous with the rest of him.
Yeah. I mean, he's
like it's like he kept his 1996 ass while the rest of them went to shit in 2010.
Yeah. And it's not even necessarily just like
it might even be better than his 96 ass. It might be juicier.
He might have been too thin, like muscular to really have an established ass.
It's unbelievable.
But in this, you might not think you're gay, and then you see it and you're like, "Oh shit. I'm gay for Brendan Fraser's ass."
It's given me, a man who exclusively wears velour pants, although not skin tight, something to aspire to.
That ass or skin tight velour?
Both. Well, once I get the ass, then I can do the skin tight.
Skin tight velour, of course.
Yeah.
Then the gag is that he gets in the car to leave and then gets sprayed by a skunk again.
And man, is it ever diminishing returns with the skunk attacks? I mean like for the characters. The characters, like, there's 5 skunk attacks in this movie.
Yeah, I think so.
Easily. And eventually the characters like they don't even care anymore. They stop washing.
Yeah.
Like they're fine once they get out of the car.
Yeah. And also, I don't know if you people have ever been around someone who's been sprayed by a skunk.
It's awful.
It's not like you can just shower and it goes away.
Yeah, that shit lingers.
It's there for like a month.
Days and days and days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But apparently all of these characters are just like, oh, well, I got sprayed by a skunk again.
I guess I have to shower tomorrow.
Yeah, I guess I have to just walk around like this for the rest of the day.
Yeah,
no one's gonna comment.
Because like his second like confined in car multiple
in Scar.
Well, that's what
is he in Scarborough?
Well, no, that's my friend Adam would like to be in The Lion King.
Oh, I need to write down a note that I got to ask you off air.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, so after the second in-car multiple skunk attack, he just gets out of the car and seems to be fine. So that the skunks sort of lost their luster, but the fire extinguisher remained strong. There was always a healthy fog.
Yeah, the whole time.
At any attack. Yeah. And I believe the second skunk attack resulted in reused footage of crashing the car into stuff the first time.
Yes.
Also, the Rube Goldberg device for that they used for murder
was also
exact same footage for Rob Riggle and Brendan Fraser. Yeah. Pretty funny.
Also, I don't know if if anyone was aware that the skunk spray is actually piss. And
it's not really piss.
I mean, it comes from their glands.
It's from glands,
but it's not smoke.
I will concede it's not smoke.
It's liquid.
It's
form,
liquid. It's liquid.
Not smoky form.
Yeah. Depending on their pressure, they might get a nice mist of the liquid. But at the end of the day, it's liquid.
It's liquid.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think that they knew that. I think they thought that it was literally like just spraying a smoky substance out their butthole.
Yeah.
And just fills the car.
Brooke Shields' pointless storyline is she gets roped into like being in charge of the forest festival or whatever, and she's working with like the oldest teacher in school, who's just this senile old woman who immediately died for real after the making of this movie. So that was fun. That's like my only Brooke Shields note. And then there's the second racist Angela Kinsey thing where Kim Jong said something about I guess they were talking about the festival.
Yeah,
and he was like, we could have burgers, and then Kinsey said we could have them buffalo and we could have them squaw. I'm like,
and then she was doing
Jesus
like a chopping gesture.
She meant like,
but Ken Jeong meant like India.
Yes.
Not Indian.
Yeah.
And she got confused and did the racist one.
Yeah. I bet she is mortified at that.
Probably. Yeah.
Like,
that did not age well.
No. I bet she couldn't watch that.
No.
It's like,
no, I bet you
I feel bad for her.
Me too. Yeah, me too.
Yeah, like but that sucks.
At the time, and also it's
just don't get me wrong. At the time,
it's a kids movie.
At the time, hilarious.
I mean, for us now, hilarious.
Also hilarious.
For her,
I'm just thinking for Angela Kinsey.
Yeah, not so much.
Look, I got sympathy for my blonde white women out there.
Yeah.
And that's about it. What else?
Yeah, so then Ken Jeong's company, they decided to sponsor the festival, but then he wants to change PR a bunch of stuff. And
yeah,
and then, I mean, honestly, there's not really a lot else. Like, the animals eventually...
It's literally more animals fucking with Brendan Fraser. He goes to a therapist, Wallace Shawn, who shows him Rorschach tests that are just the animals, which seems mean on Wallace Shawn's part. Unless they aren't that, and we're also experiencing Brendan Fraser's psychosis.
So this is a real...
it's a Hulk Hogan Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah, of course. Only Hogan and the audience can see, but not Eric Bishop.
For those who don't know, do yourselves a favor, check out the entire, not 1990, the good one, the 1998 Hulk Hogan Ultimate Warrior feud in WCW, where...
Yeah, the whole thing.
The whole thing. I mean, it's only a few weeks because Ultimate Warrior is wildly unreliable and got fired shortly after. Where Ultimate Warrior is in Hogan's head so badly that Hogan hallucinates an apparition of Ultimate Warrior that we, the viewer, also see, which is fine if that's how you're presenting it.
Right.
But then Eric Bischoff, Hogan's friend, comes in, and while we're still seeing the apparition of Ultimate Warrior, Hogan expresses his concerns to Bischoff, saying, it's Warrior Brother. And Bischoff's like, what are you talking about? I don't see anything. So now what are we, the viewer? Because we can see him.
So are all of us and Hulk Hogan
Are Hogan
ill?
And us crazy?
Or is Bischoff
crazy? Because now, before, when it was just Hogan... In theory, nobody's crazy. Or we're just watching Hogan be crazy. Yeah. And that's fine. I don't feel bad. I'm not scared for my own mental health. But now Bischoff's in the mix. Now I don't know what's what. Someone's crazy and it could be me.
It could be you.
I don't feel good.
Well, you should probably lay down.
You know what?
Take your pants off.
This is one of your tricks.
Nope. Nobody's tricking anybody. Sleep with your face down, ass up.
That's how I always sleep. As a non-penetrated bottom.
Absolutely. Yeah, eventually the animals decide that they want to recruit, so they got a big old bear.
And because it definitely seemed like it was building to a big animal showing up.
Yeah.
And you were hoping, as was I,
for a cougar.
Cougar.
Mountain lion.
Yeah. Puma. Why do they get so many names?
Pumas are South American, though. They're like the longer, puffier tails.
You're longer, puffier tail.
Hey, as a man who's got a long, poofy tail, I know other long, poofy tails.
Fair enough.
Yeah, cougars have like slimmer, like more like a lion tail.
But no silly tails.
And no like poof ball at the end.
Yeah. But like cougars and mountain lions are the same thing. It's
they're just, one's North American, one's South American.
But they're two names for the same
thing. They're the same thing, yeah. But they look different.
Yeah. And so we were saying, cougar shows up, kills all the people, then kills all the animals.
Yes, kills all the people. The animals are triumphant.
Kills
all the animals. Then a bunch of other cougars show up.
Then it's just Cougar Town.
And it becomes Cougar Town.
Now that's a show.
That's a show.
Yeah, so no, but it was a bear, not a cougar. And then we figured out why, which is kind of a bummer, but at the end of the day, they're right. A cat can't be the good guy.
Yeah, no.
Like, ever. And I said, yeah, because nobody trusts cats. And you're like, yeah.
They're right not to.
Well, should they? I'm like...
Why would you trust a big cat?
I'm like, yeah, you're right.
If regular cats are assholes, just
imagine that, but bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, not wrong, but still hurtful. And then just the entire kind of premise I thought was weird, because it's sort of the Warner Brothers singing frog thing with Brendan Fraser. Like, only he can see it, and like anytime he like points it to someone else, like they're like the thing has run away,
or just like nobody will look.
Nobody will.
Like he tries to get Wallace Shawn.
But I was but he won't. His car is actively being hijacked
by a raccoon.
And like, there's no way that like that's not Brendan Fraser being crazy. Nope. He like his car is going right outside the window of the therapist's office, and a fucking lazy ass, bald ass, old ass Wallace Shawn, who was born that way.
Yeah,
there's no such thing as a young Wallace Shawn.
No. Maybe he was born this way.
Turned around and saw it, he'd be like, you're
right.
You're actually not crazy. Animals are tormenting you.
Yeah. But no one wants to agree with him or believe him or look for him.
Yeah. No one wants to turn 180 degrees.
Yeah, no one's interested in seeing what's on the other side of the window.
Yeah.
So then when they a very minor side story is that the son, who is miserable that they moved there, meets a local girl,
the library girl.
The library girl, who's like, super like environmentally conscious and really against the development. And then turns out that what they did was they decided to tranquilize all the animals.
Yeah.
And then they put them in cages while they were going to do the festival and have the investor come, so there wouldn't be any like incidents.
Yeah.
And then in theory, after the festival, they would relocate them. And so Brendan Fraser signs off on it, and then Ken Jeong signs off on it. So they're all in these cages, like in this massive enclosed area in the forest. And then the girl and him find it, and then she sees that his dad signed it, so she gets mad at him.
Yeah.
Because, of course, he's just as guilty as his father.
I was going to say, that seemed unfair.
A teenage boy is as guilty as his adult father.
Sins of the father visited upon the son? That seems harsh, bitch.
Apparently.
Yeah.
So then at the actual festival, she's like trying to protest, but she just doesn't have the confidence.
Yeah.
So then he comes out of his house and goes and helps her, and he's gonna protest the fact that they're relocating the animals is actually doing more harm than good, because you're taking them out of their environment, and then they're gonna tear down the forest. So then it sort of turns into this big like argument, and then we see that all of the animals have hijacked Brendan Fraser's like truck or like forerunner or whatever the fuck it is, and like covered it in like branches and trees, like like camouflage. And then they storm the festival and start attacking all of the
not unlike the Capitol.
I mean, it's the capital of that development.
Yes, it is.
So they start attacking all the people and scaring them away, and then hilarity ensues.
We've glossed over the most important part of the movie. So midway through, like after a bunch of just interchangeable scenes of Fraser being tormented by animals. Brooke Shields brings him some like sleepy time mushroom tea.
Made by the creepy old, like the weird old lady.
Yeah. So is the implication that it's psychedelic mushrooms?
Yeah, maybe.
I guess. Anyway, so he drinks that and then wakes up in the middle of the night. Well, I forgot what song was playing, what they were dancing to. It was kind of a funny music choice.
Yeah, it was. I don't remember though.
Yeah. Anyway, like he walks downstairs and like all the walls are spray painted.
Yes, but there's like silly string sprayed everywhere.
Yeah. And there's like a CG choreographed animal dance. And then he like wakes up from that dream and then turns over to Brooke and
he's like, I had this crazy dream that they had like invaded the house
And then Brooke lifts her head up to look at him. Boom, she's an anthro raccoon. I'm like, man, you were kind of losing me, movie, and you fucking pulled me right back in.
Yeah.
I was like, God damn.
They gave her blackface.
They gave her black nose.
And
they gave her
eyes.
black eyes, and I guess
Whiskers.
the whiskers were
And then her hair was sort of like...
sort of streaked.
Yeah, and like closer to her face.
Yeah, and down like the sort of like animal widow's peak thing.
Yeah.
It was pretty good.
It was like...
It was more than I even though it's a movie called Furry Vengeance, I wasn't expecting any anthroness in it.
Also, tons of costumes.
Yeah, at the festival, lots of suits. Some look decent. The skunk suit looked decent.
Yep.
The crow suit looked like dog shit.
Yep.
There's an okay owl suit.
The moose looked like shit because the antlers were like falling down behind its head.
Droopy antlers.
Droopy antlers. Somebody can't get it up anymore. The end is that... do you have any other notes? Not really.
That's for the credits. Nothing before the credits.
So, what ends up happening is Ken Jeong is going to shoot the raccoon, and Brendan Fraser throws...
his phone.
Oh, it throws his phone at him, which causes him to accidentally shoot the investor guy, and then while the investor guy is, like, about to
the dot, not feather India.
Dot, not feather. When he's about to pass out, he's trying to rip up the contract, because now he's mad.
Yeah.
Then he passes out. Ken Jeong tries to get him to sign the paperwork while he was, like, unconscious.
And then a bear kills Ken Jeong.
A bear just fucking murders him.
How sick would that have been?
That would have been great. Then it leads to Angela getting her skunk sprayed.
But again, not a big deal.
Not a big deal. No one seems to care.
Yeah.
It's whatever.
Everyone's over it.
Yeah, and then the ending is...
But that was the first non-racist thing she got to do, so
that was true.
Good on her.
That's true. Then the ending is sort of revealed that now Brendan Fraser is
the development's canceled.
Yeah,
and
he's like the park ranger now of the forest.
Ranger Dan.
So he's gonna like protect the animals from the more development things. Oh, we also glossed over that at one point the Sun did research on the area and discovered that it's not the first time that this forested area has been attempted to be conquered, and then it's sort of like a series of silly. Like Brendan Fraser as a caveman Viking. When he's the caveman, he has to face a saber-toothed raccoon.
Yes, which was cute.
Yeah. Then he's a Viking.
Then he's a Puritan.
Then he's a hippie. And then he's a hippie.
So what are our time frames? So our time frames are like 50,000 BC.
Yeah.
1100s. 1700s, 1600s, I guess,
and then
1960s. Yeah.
And every time it's him fighting with the raccoon, it was actually very funny. There was like some good punches by the raccoon, and then there was one where he like tried to pull his mouth open.
Yeah.
And like it was very funny.
Oh, there was I think right before we started tranquilizing all the animals, it built to a Brendan Fraser versus raccoon fight scene, where Fraser actually had one legitimately sick move.
Yes.
On the raccoon.
Yeah,
because Fraser was like down. He was
on his back
with
the
on
raccoon
the ground.
up at his face.
Yeah, so
the raccoon pissed on him because piss.
Because piss is funny. So Fraser brings his legs up, like wedges the raccoon between them, does a full back roll
to full mount.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, it was really good. We popped.
Was
real
not
hard.
expecting that.
Yeah, we popped really hard for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, yeah. So that's the. He's the park ranger now. It's all safe and good. And then Sugar Ray plays.
No, that was the other Roger Kumble movie. But don't worry. Don't worry. We do end with a musical number and people doing costumes from Greece.
And,
For the second straight Roger Kumble movie.
And bloopers, which he fucking
loves. Gee, so they're doing a cover of Insane in the Membrane by Cypress Hill. It is sung, not rapped.
Yeah.
And
I mean, sung is a very loose term.
I might be being generous. But yeah, it is a crazy cover of that song. And it's one of those ones where they like incorporate scenes from the movie They filmed this part for the credits at the same time they filmed that scene, so it's like, oh, it's Brendan in the cloud of skunk fog in the car, but now he's doing some of the lyrics from the song, etc. And just as I was fixing to be mad at the movie, fucking Anthro Coon Brooke Shields comes back, gives us a couple of lines. I'm like, you know what?
I'm back in.
You're cool.
I'm back in.
That's
it. That's all. That was Furry Vengeance. Much better than The Sweetest Thing.
Yeah, if we're ranking Roger Kumble movies, I'm going to look at them all, and regardless of
Intentions.
Which ones I've seen,
Cruel Intentions,
I'm going to
number
rank
one.
them. Is that not how you spell Kumble? Or have I been saying the wrong name for him?
It's Kimble.
No,
I think her name's... it's right here. Samsonite. I was way off.
Furry Vengeance. What's the guy?
Roger Cumber.
Cumber. Pardon me. I've been calling him Oh, no, it's Kumble. Idiot. Okay. So, the Roger Kumble oeuvre.
Cruel Intentions, After We Collide, Just Friends, The Sweetest Thing, Falling in Love, INN, Furry Vengeance, College Road Trip, and Cruel Intentions 2. And I've now seen 4 of his 8 movies.
Pretty good. Is Furry Vengeance his last movie?
No. I think After We Collide 2020.
Oh, I didn't even scroll up there. I'm like, there's no way he directed something recently.
Yep. Dylan Sprouse. Ooh, fancy.
I'll be damned. After We Collided.
Selma Blair, gross.
Oh, he's got a type.
I
and
guess.
that type is Selma Blair herself. Not people like Selma Blair, just Selma Blair. Oh yeah, and I forgot Falling in Love, 2 N's.
INN, like an in.
What else had
Oh boy. No, don't do it. Don't do it.
No?
Don't do it.
Come on.
No.
What else had 2 N's in it?
No.
Life?
Life?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Life 1998. That had 2 N's in it.
Yep.
Night School. That one. Those might be the only 2.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. So, as is tradition, we didn't discuss this ahead of time. We figured we would just do it on air at the 2-hour mark of the podcast when everyone is still listening.
Yeah, that's right.
For voting.
Yeah, voting. You'll have probably already voted on this by now. But But we're from the past, so we have to figure it out sometime, or else you won't vote on it, and the space-time continuum will be ruptured. Not unlike my sphincter.
It's an Audi now.
Yeah. You know what? Don't recommend it.
Yeah. So we have the possibility of doing Brendan Fraser movies.
Yeah. So either we're gonna have you guys vote on a Brendan Fraser movie,
which I think is Tarzan. No, George of the Jungle, sorry.
Is it just all the movie remakes of 60s cartoons?
Well, George of the Jungle,
Dudley
Do Right, and Bedazzled.
Ooh.
Those were the 3 that we said before. Or we do Brendan Fraser, Toby Huss,
Patrice O'Neill.
No.
I'm going to see Patrice O'Neill has been in, like...
Brooke Shields, maybe?
Any other movies.
I don't think so. I think you're fucked.
I mean, yeah, Brooke Shields certainly has been in lots of stuff.
Yeah,
she'd be the...
Did you find anything for Patrice? I guess we do Ken Jeong as well.
I suppose we could, but I don't want to.
Patrice is in Scary Movie 4, Head of State, Nature Calls,
okay,
and 25th Hour in 2002. Really?
No,
it's a Spike Lee movie with Ed Norton.
In the Cut, Mark Ruffalo,
In the Cut.
and the beautiful Meg Ryan.
I don't know if that's true, but okay.
25th Hour. Did I watch 25th Hour, or did I just mean to watch 25th Hour?
I've been meaning to watch it forever, and I've never seen it, so...
Oh, full circle. Did you see who wrote 25th Hour? One David Benioff. Oh, he wrote the novel that it was adapted from. What do you think about that?
I think he's gay. Sorry, what?
I'm telling him you said that.
Whatever. No, the full circle that we need to get to...
is Christopher Maloney.
Is Christopher Maloney.
And also Lone Tiger and Black Mask 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a lot of Patrice O'Neill movies, but yeah, I'm okay doing Brendan Fraser.
Okay. So
And I kind of hope people pick Bedazzled.
I mean, I also kind of hope people pick Bedazzled, but I have never seen the other.
I was gonna say,
no, I've seen George of the Jungle.
Okay.
I haven't seen Dudley Do Right.
I was gonna say, a minute ago, I was in the same boat as you. I haven't seen the 2 cartoon adaptations, and I have seen Bedazzled at the theater on a date with a girl.
Oh. Well, I could have been right. Okay, with a girl.
My dad dressed as a girl. Yeah, that's the end of that story. Did the date go well?
Well, you're married, so
I guess
yes.
I'm married. So yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Thanks,
okay,
Bedazzled.
so I guess the next vote.
What the fuck happened to Liz Hurley?
Austin Powers, Bedazzled, get out.
She was in,
get out of the industry.
Oh, she was in Get Out with Daniel Kaluuya, Bradley Whitford, Catherine Keener, and some bitch, and Lil Rel, of course. Let us never forget. Lil Rel, who was definitely supposed to just be Jordan Peele.
Yeah. Yeah, so you'll be voting on, I mean, you've already voted on those ones.
So thank you.
So thank you for your votes. Scott, can you believe what won?
I can't.
I really can't believe it.
So that means we're doing the movie after that, which you may have also already voted on by now, is either by the director of one of those movies. So
can we do this on the air right now?
Absolutely. I'm going to guess, and we'll see if I'm right.
Hugh Wilson for Dudley Do Right has some good options.
Okay, because is it stupid to assume that the same director did George of the Jungle and Dudley Do Right?
You are, because he didn't.
Okay. So Hugh Wilson, director of Dudley Do Right, has options?
He's got some good options. One being...
one's another Brendan Fraser movie I like, Blast from the Past.
Yes, Blast from the Past, very good. And also Police Academy.
Oh, and hold on. This guy is has done some shit. This guy created WKRP in Cincinnati.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Nice.
What if we watched the entire run of WKRP in Cincinnati?
Good. Oh, boy. Sam Weissman, who did George of the Jungle.
Yeah.
Hits. Mighty Ducks 2.
Okay.
Dickie Roberts, former child star.
Oh,
The
boy.
Out of Towners.
Okay.
And What's the Worst That Could Happen?
Oh,
Martin Lawrence, Danny DeVito.
Right. One in.
And then Bedazzled is Harold Ramis.
Oh, okay.
So Harold Ramis, so we can do Ground
Ghostbusters.
Dig, Caddyshack, Vacation, Year One, Analyze This, Analyze That, Multiplicity, The Ice Harvest. Man, there's a lot.
There's no reason not to
Club
choose...
Paradise.
There's no reason not to choose Bedazzled.
Exactly.
Choose...
If you choose Bedazzled, we get to do a Harold Ramis movie.
Yeah.
That's pretty rad.
Don't fuck this up.
You don't fuck it up.
In the past. Wait, can I get away
I hope
with...
you haven't fucked this up.
Can I get away with actually putting the poll up after... No, well, it depends when we record the next one. We'll figure it out. Maybe...
We'll let you know.
Maybe you've already voted, maybe you haven't. But be sure to vote.
You're gonna be voting.
Exercise your democratic right. Otherwise, you might get a woman president.
Again.
Warren Harris 2020.
Harris Warren.
No.
I want Kamala as the president.
You want President Kamala? You just want that President Kamala shirt.
I do. I do.
Was that this podcast or the last
That was
one?
awesome.
So that was weeks ago.
Yeah, that was weeks ago.
Okay.
How do we remember that joke? It was weeks ago.
Great memories.
Don't forget.
And great memories.
Follow us on the social media at Sarah and Southpaws.
At Not Scott Henson.
And also give us all of your Christmas gift money that your grandma gave you. You should probably give it to us.
You don't need it.
Yeah.
First of all, your grandma didn't need it. Your grandma's so rich that she didn't need it, so she gave it to you. But when she dies, you're gonna get everything your grandma has. So just give us that little bit that your grandma gave you now to paypal.me/notscotthenson. Yeah. I don't think it's too much to ask.
You fucking jerks.
You fucking jerks.
You fucking dicks. Give us your fucking money.
Step into my office.
You don't have an office.
'Cause you're fucking fired.